Okay, I've got a question here from Lisa, and she says, you recommend drinking water before meals, but most people say that interferes with your digestion. Should you drink water before meals or not? Now, this is kind of a complicated issue because on the one hand, sometimes we eat because we're actually dehydrated. Most of us are dehydrated all of the time. So I recommend drinking as much water as possible, as often as possible, starting with as soon as you wake up. I recommend you have 2 or 3 or even 4 glasses of water over a 1-hour period with a little bit of lemon or a little bit of apple cider vinegar added to it, and that'll help hydrate your body and detoxify your body first thing in the morning. And then I recommend that you have a glass of water before each meal. Now, a lot of people say that'll interfere with digestion. What I've found is that if you drink water during a meal, it'll dilute your digestive enzymes. Or if you drink water after a meal, it'll also interfere with your digestion. But right before a meal, it's important to drink water to make sure that you're not actually thirsty instead of hungry, because sometimes when you're hungry, it actually manifests as thirst. Our body doesn't really know the difference. It can't always tell the difference. So you might just be chronically thirsty, which is the case for 80% of us now. We're chronically dehydrated and chronically thirsty, and that manifests as a hunger signal. Drink some water first, see if you're really hungry. You may find that you will eat less, and you may not have been hungry at all. And it's really the water that you're after. And that's why I recommend drinking water before a meal. On balance, it's better because you really do need that water to be hydrated, to detoxify your body. So drink the water first. Then, during the meal, you can take digestive enzymes to make sure you get the best digestion possible. Make sure you add some live food. That'll also help with digestion. Eat slowly and eat calmly, and your digestion should be as good as possible. Also add fermented foods when you can, like miso soup, and tempeh is a fermented food. Nutritional yeast is a good fermented food. And as I mentioned, apple cider vinegar is a good fermented food. And also in the mornings and the evenings, have a probiotic that'll also help with your digestion. And keep in mind things like dead carbs, like breads and sugars, will interfere with your digestion. Chlorinated water will interfere with your digestion, and so will many medications. So if you're eating a lot of dead processed foods and taking antibiotics and medication, then you want to make sure you're taking lots of probiotics, digestive enzymes with every meal, and lots of live food. So thanks very much. We'll speak soon.